welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A clear, crisp evening in downtown Phoenix, home to their glimmering state-of-the-art arena. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Hey, Allie.
NBA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard C.J. McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Bradley Beal.
And I'm sure he's hoping to correct the dip his three-point percentage has suffered over the last 10 games. He's going to be hustling hard to pull that back up again.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. They've got Daniel Gafford, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's B in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's B in at the 2. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Has to be. Takes a 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock them down.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. There's the block. They recover it, and the basket is good. And it's Phoenix's ball. On the wing, Crowder. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. He just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. We played just over a minute here in the first. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Has to be. On the take. Good on the bucket.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
The Wizards on offense. It's a 3-point game. Beal outside. Lets it go from 14. And that one's long.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Paul. And there it is for him.
Always been so tough is Paul. These types of finishes are definitely not easy.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Beal. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
throw drops for Beal.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth, not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Now here's Paul. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Ayton and Gafford with the block. And he recovers it. 5 on the clock. Goes back up into the lane. And the basket by Beal. Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Greg, he improves as a scorer especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
Here's B. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Hook loose. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's B, covered by Crowder. Here's Caldwell Pope. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Suns have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Ayton. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 5. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Paul passes to Ayton. Elbow shot. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
They're hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Avdia, good.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Bridges. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Yes, it's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Holiday. Bertans up top. Pass to Avdia. And another basket for Washington.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Washington trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Neto. Now here's Holiday. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. 14 feet away. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Johnson with a bucket.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
.127 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Neto, defended by Payne. Neto attacking, and the shot goes.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
So it's Phoenix now. 3-point lead. Pass to McGee. Outside Johnson. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Johnson's got 5 now.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Neto, defended by Payne. Here's Avdia. Tries it from 16, and it's good.
Danny
Off the back
Avdia.
rim and in. He's got 6.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Pass to McGee. 34 seconds left in the first. And McGee with the stuff.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Neto. Outside Holiday.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
The Suns leading. Here's B. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And at the buzzer, count it!
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper so far.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
They've got Landry Shamet. Also, Elfrid Payton out there. And it's B in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Payton. Pass to Shamet. Here's B. Here's the hook. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Suns lead by 10. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Holiday against Smith. Shoots from 12. The Suns clear it. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Payton attacking. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, Elfrid Payton, this has got to be a big boost of confidence when he can go inside and still score through the trees.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Always a decent playmaker. Grant, Elfrid Payton has really improved his vision and awareness.
Some of that's experience, and some of that's being put in a position to succeed. I agree. It seems like he's found his comfort zone.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Phoenix, they're playing about as well as we expected, at a really high level, trying to take over that #1 spot.
Harrell is doubled. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. Gets the three to fall.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Caldwell-Pope's got his second basket on the night.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. And all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
And you look at Ayton. He's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference all-star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter. But still, the fans are giving him his props.
And keep checking in for the latest at all-star voting results. Now here's Ayton, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Has to be. Outside Payton. Ayton passes to Payton. Back to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Beal outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 5 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's B, pounded by Beal. And they pick up 2. He's got 6. The Wizards have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Harrell. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Harrell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's Wizards?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Now, catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
The Suns have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Fires it. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Nice dribble move for Elfrid Payton out there, shaking and making his defender sit on his heels for a little bit. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. 1 more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Substitution for your Suns. JaVale McGee. Mikal Bridges.
Beal outside. He shoots. And it falls all over the rim and in. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is Beal's role, a top-tier scorer in today's game who looks to capitalize whenever he can.
Ball passes to Bridges. Shot on the wing. Another one falls for Phoenix.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
So both teams making some changes here. He takes it in. And the bucket is good.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
2 minutes.
Payne, the pass to Paul. And it's Phoenix with another.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Pass to Harrell. Now here's Holiday, defended by Payne. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Sunday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward, and then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, this is one we've all been waiting for. Two of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know whoever wins is going to be viewed as a finals contender.
The Wizards making a switch here. Holiday hits them both. A minute 29 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to McGee. Over Bertans. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne. The Wizards have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Back to Holiday. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
McGee passes to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Kispert's checked in for Caldwell Pope.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Holiday. He had 9 points in his last time out.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Aaron Holiday. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Payne against Holiday. McGee passes to Payne. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. 24 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Bridges. Six on the shot clock. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. That'll count. It's good. It's good at the buzzer. Wow.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Phoenix in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They're leading by 16. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. Like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that'll do it for our halftime reports.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. On the court for Washington. They've got Montrezl Harrell. He's out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Daniel Gafford is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's B in at the 1.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Three-pointer, Beal. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. Fourth, the Wizards.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
And Washington shooting at a very efficient 67%. Pass to Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get another three.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's B. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Gafford. Count it. Good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
To the paint. Gafford grabs the miss. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Beal from outside. Knocks down the long J. Beal's got 10 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Out left to the wing. Pass to B. Here's Gafford. He's covered by Ayton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Washington, Daniel Gafford. One shot.
That free throw good from Gafford. The Suns have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And the basket by B.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Has to be. Back to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up, and Gafford with the block. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams deciding to change it up. Washington has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Caldwell-Pope. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
And here are the Suns now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Shamet into the lane, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
It's good. Harrell's got 8.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns making a change here. Here's Payne. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Out to the right wing. Here's B. Beal left side. Pass to Harrell. Here's B. This one for 3. On target from range. He's got 10.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Harrell against Payne. And the basket by Harrell.
Harrell will do whatever it takes to grab some of those buckets down low.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside Payne. And he lobs it up top.
Really heads up there. Play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the basket by Beal.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific, and of course, his teammates keep working hard to facilitate to him.
For Phoenix, they've got 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Johnson, to the middle. Here's Shamet. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Bertans. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch four looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Here's B. Give him 8 points now. 1 minute left to play in the third. Johnson with a bucket. Washington has got 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's Bertans. The Suns clear it.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Holiday against Payne. Basket counts.
Aaron Holiday.
Holiday's got 10.
They have no answer defensively inside.
.30 seconds left in the third.
Washington foul. Aaron Holiday.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Wizards.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Here's Shaman. Up top Crowder. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. And a deep three from Paul. It's deflected. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's B in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Second shot opportunity, and the shot's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Washington has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Pass to Gafford. Back to Neto. Soft touch off the glass.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's B. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Washington with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Neto. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Most coaches would settle for the opposition taking mid-range jump shots, but tonight they're on fire from there.
So he gets them both.
Now, you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Paul passes to Ayton. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Suns lead by 7. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Paul. Has to be. And here's Gafford. Here's Kispert, covered by Crowder, to the inside. Gafford. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
He has the size. He can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And the Wizards making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Off the inbound pass. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gafford.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Gafford. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Bridges, left side. Pass to Ayton. Here's B. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Washington trailing. Beal outside. And another miss by Washington. For Phoenix, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Beal with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Beal's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Beal from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
Here's B, driving inside. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Beal. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
The Suns have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the 4th. Got a piece of it. Has to be. Up top, Ayton. Outside Paul. 3-pointer. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Wide open. And it's good for 2.
And that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Bridges with it. Jacks up a 3. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Crowder's got 10 points in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Washington.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He was animated in his approach. He said, quote, "You guys understand the moment. You've been here before. The next few possessions could determine who comes out of here with the W. Let's make sure it's us."
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
The offensive game of Bradley Beal is incredible. He scored more than 30 per game over a season. A player you can build your team around for sure.
And the shot goes in.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
Washington has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's B. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Here's B, coming off a Suns mate. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Pass to Ayton. Yep, that one goes. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Washington's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Harrell up top. Here's Caldwell Pope. Covered by Crowder. Caldwell Pope shot is off. Now here's Payne. Crowder pass to Bridges. 13 feet out. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And it's Gafford missing. Phoenix has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
So it's Phoenix now, after the basket by Washington. And that one drops. And the Suns lead by 20.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And he makes it.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Nice D from Gafford. Now here's Beal, guarded closely. And it's Gafford missing. Now Bridges. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.